Hello coloring friends, welcome to another Finding Color video on my channel. And today we'll see all the illustrations submitted for last week's prompt earrings. So it's easy, everyone was supposed to find and color illustrations with earrings. Good if those earrings are large and very noticeable, but smaller one also were okay. Surprisingly, some people wrote me that they were not able to find any suitable illustration for this prompt because I thought it's rather simple, and on many pictures you can find earrings, but it turned out that not. Anyway, we've got 75 submitted illustrations for this prompt. Many illustrations by Hannah Carlson, of course, her famous portraits of girls, and some of them wearing such beautiful large earrings. Also some illustrations by Christine Karen, again portraits, Anastasia Elikoldreva, Alika Landel. Here we have some cute kittens wearing earrings. We have some other animals illustrations with earrings. Hannah Lynn. We have Corby-Rosanes as well, but of course you can't expect some beauties from Corby-Rosanes, but rather handsome guys like this one. This is not Corby-Rosanes, but Fantasia by Nicholas Chandra-Vinata. At first I planned to color different picture, maybe from one of my untouched coloring books, Pirates for example, but then when I started choosing what I want to color, and I felt like I want to color this guy quite unexpectedly to myself. This is a Greek mythology character, Minotaur, his name I believe. And so I thought, if I feel like coloring this guy, let me do it. And I'm quite pleased with the result. Really enjoyed coloring this guy. I don't know why, but I was in the right mood, I believe. There was some parts that it was hard to understand what is it here, so I did to my understanding, like he has some longish hair and some clothing piece, like a coat maybe, with a collar. I believe it's a bit cool where this guy lives. So as usually I used markers at first here because paper is very toothy in this book, and if to use only pencils then you have to do many layers and then to use blender. So instead I use markers and then work over markers with different pencils. The result turns out rather bright and smooth, as you can see. Let me show you this guy closer. You can see a lot of earrings in his ears and in his nose. He's quite interesting character. When I just colored with markers only and then I look and see, oh, it doesn't look nice, like not interesting. But yeah, when you start working with pencils over markers, then the picture comes to life, and I'm really happy with the result. Pencils I used mostly Prismacolors and Derwent Drawing for the background, and they have such interesting color in ink blue, so I use it for his tattoos and for the background. I made his horns golden. So that was my guy for this prompt earrings. And now let's see all the submitted illustrations. There are a lot of beautiful girls. but as I've said, there are some animals, some mythology characters, so I think it's going to be interesting and enjoyable to watch, and let's go. was our gallery of works for the prompt earrings. Thank you everyone who joined this prompt. And now let me choose another prompt for the upcoming week. For this I'm taking my almost empty magical box, but still there are some prompts to choose from. And so let's find out a new theme, new prompt for the upcoming week. So friends, we've got prompt floral chaplet or wreath. It's such a thing made from flowers that you can put on your head or as decoration on your wall or doors. I'm glad because it connected with summer. Of course, these wreaths can be not only summery, like Christmassy as well, but I think in summer you would feel more like coloring summer wreath. At the moment I can think only of one book, Magical Library. I believe there is a portrait of a girl in beautiful floral chaplet, and rather than that nothing comes onto my mind, so I will have to look through my books. Hopefully there will be not only girls with chaplets, maybe some guys or maybe some on their own. So I'm curious and I'm off now to look through my collection and see you in a second. So I'm back friends, and it didn't take me much time to find quite a lot of illustrations for this prompt, a floral chaplet wreath. And the first book that came onto my mind is indeed The Mysterious Library, and I remembered this illustration, a beautiful girl with a floral chaplet. And there is another picture if I don't feel like coloring portrait, and there's chaplet on its own. Though it's written a floral chaplet in my that paper from the box, but you can color like wreath with leaves or like here acorns, but it should be something like this. One of my untouched books, Gentle Nature, and here we have this another portrait, a girl wearing this lovely chaplet. Here we have flowers and berries and leaves. Gods and Goddesses by Jesh Lee, still untouched coloring book. I love illustrations, but when I look through them I feel like they would be difficult to color, so I don't start this book. But there is this lovely illustration, Goddess of the Earth. This one doesn't look that much complicated, so maybe I will start finally this book. Vikings, another Coloring Heaven collection issue, illustrations by Hollow Moon Art. I have one picture completed here, and for this prompt there is this lovely illustration with two girls. Then of course I checked Joanna Basford. I checked World of Flowers, but maybe in some of her other books you can find similar illustrations like this one. It is a floral chaplet, right? It's more simple illustration. If you are not into coloring portraits, you can find something like this. Christine Karen Fairies Part 3. There are 2 illustrations in this book. Both are very lovely. I love this one. And another one, little girl with her grandma. So quite a choice of lovely illustrations for this prompt. Anastasia Lecoultre, Blackbird Song. I have chosen this picture, though there are no actually flowers here, but okay, you can color something like this with leaves, maybe berries or acorns or cones. Princess by Anne Kronheimer. Another lovely illustration, double spread, garden with a lot of flowers and a princess. And finally I checked Hannah Carlson book, Seasons, and I think this girl would be nice for this prompt. Looks like she's wearing a wreath. So I think it's going to be quite a summery and colorful gallery next time, and I hope you will be able to find a nice picture for this prompt. I'll be waiting for your works, and that was all for today. See you next time. Bye.